Hey Gemini, what's up? Sun Rising Moon. My name is Angelo 77. This is your weekly second week of September tarot reading. If you need anything to know what my person is, in the description box below. I also got this Instagram channel where I post daily messages as well as weeklies for every zodiac sign. And I will read out now your weekly message that I wrote for you guys, just to give you quick guidance, as well as also continuing after that to pull you some oracle cards and some tarot cards to see what's coming through for you. So this week, attachment and sacral chakra. I feel like you guys are releasing more and more the chains that are holding you back to show the world your most authentic self, as in expressing your creativity, your sexuality, dancing around, singing. The attachment card means to be attached to fears or anything that could hold us back. It might as well be talking about addictions or codependent behavior. In combination with the sacral chakra that stands for the creativity as well as the sexuality, it could mean for some of you guys that you finally understand that the fear of not being loved by certain people was holding you back to express your truest self. Releasing that you might be realizing that you might have been pleasing the thoughts and opinion of others rather than wanting to choose yourself, or putting other people on a pedestal and pleasing them rather than putting your own happiness on a pedestal. And here you started seeing through your own illusions. Fear is always an illusion. Fear is the emotion that wants to control us and stay in the comfortable fake love, the superficial love based on conditions. This is not what you want and who you start seeing and perceiving yourself as, Gemini. You want the unconditional love and you start choosing it, embrace. So let's see what is coming through with the energy oracle cards for you guys, Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon. Ooh, my left ear is ringing. The Sun, new beginnings. Beautiful energy. This is all about you. And when I see this card here, and seriously, it's so funny. Bottom of the deck, sacral chakra, and I pulled the sacral chakra for the weekly on Instagram. I feel like this is the opposite of the attachment card. I want to see if I can find that here in the deck. But the attachment here, look at that. I pulled this card for you guys for the Instagram weekly. Do you see that difference? Like being chained to something and not seeing like what is it that you really want. And here's you're so free and liberated. I want to let this here because I feel like this is a major theme here. And you are having this new beginning of freeing and liberating yourself into your new version. Cutting every connection and every cord that reminds you of who you have been or what kind of past version and behavior your past version had. It is changing. There's a lot of new beginnings coming in your abundance, in your life, in your health, in your wealth, in your connections, in your relationships, even with your inner child. There's a lot of healing that has happened. So I want to see what kind of psychic tarot cards are coming through for you guys, Gemini. I got goosebumps all over my body. Stand your ground. Keep being firm in your foundations with your spirituality, with your beliefs. This is very important, Gemini, because this is indigo colored and this is all standing for your spirit. What are you standing for? What do you perceive yourself as? What do you want to express towards your world, towards your reality? There's no obstacle that can, come to your way and be like, no, you have to do the past version, you have to do this, you have to be that. No, not anymore. You already chose who you want to be. Firm foundations and achievements, also spiritual color. I feel like this might be the 10 cups as well. And solitude. The solitude card is, I think it's a major arcana. And I want to read what kind of card that is. The Hermit. Okay, that's the Hermit. I feel like regards in your life right now, reflect. reflect, 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 reflect. See what kind of achievements you already gained so far, and stand your ground in them. Because I think I have this vision right now, or I pick up this feeling of that there is someone in your life, Gemini, that always wants you to remind you your lack, what you don't have in your life, what you don't gain so far. You're like constantly pointing out their finger onto you and be like, "Yeah, but you didn't do this and you couldn't achieve that and you didn't blah blah." Like a very, I don't like using the word toxic because it's a very harsh word, but it might be even a toxic person that points out the whole time what you haven't got in your life, rather than seeing what kind of firm foundations you have spiritually so far, because you changed a lot in your beliefs. It's like, of course, maybe you haven't changed physically or mentally, or like, it's like this example. Okay, you have a place, you have a house, and you didn't change the furniture, right? But you changed the electricity cables in the walls, in between the wall, in between the house. And this is what has changed in your life. You changed more your foundations, your spirit, your inner well-being, the more important stuff. You changed a lot in 5D. You changed a lot in 60, 70, 80. I don't know whatever kind of dimension you changed, but this is where you changed. And everything that you changed in the higher consciousness is being reflected back in your physical. Means the electrical cable that you changed in your place, the water pipes in your walls, because it was all rusty, it was all not usable anymore. This has replaced, and now there's more and more replacing happening in your furniture, in your physical life, in your appearance. But reflect, maybe you don't see right now that there's a lot of changes going to happen with your physical eyes, because again, you focused more on your spiritual changes. But this is more necessary for us, the inner work, because when we start changing our spirit, we start experiencing the change in our physical experience, in our human experience. So don't blame yourself, or don't feel guilty, or don't feel, I don't know, even with this person in your life that constantly points out the finger to you and tries to remind you of your furniture. Try to hold on to the cables that you changed, the electricity, the water pipes in your place. Your spirit has changed. And keep being in that vibration. And take a step back from that person that constantly wants you to see the lack, because you ain't lacking in anything. You're a whole being, and you have done so much inner work in your life. So let's see what kind of angel messages are coming through for you guys. Yeah, honor your beauty. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel. Work with her. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. One last message. Open your heart, Archangel Camiel. Work with him as well. Thank you, Camiel, for removing the barriers around my heart. And it fell in the solitude card. So it means I feel like you need to reflect, literally reflect your mental, your spiritual being, the way you have been in comparison to last year, last month, 2 years, 3 years, and see what kind of major steps you have made in your life right now. Wow. Yeah, you're an earth angel. You're here on this planet to transmute planet Earth to a more like heavenly space or place. One last tarot card. What is jumping out? Let's see. Ace of Swords. And I feel like you're going to receive a new idea, something that's coming from spirit, and you will give your all for this idea, for this thought or this communication. But it fell and stand your ground, and maybe it's in regards to this idea or this creative aspect or this new beginning. No, not even idea. I feel like this is literally, because sports is mental, it's also the beliefs. And I feel like you have a complete new beginning in your beliefs. This is beautiful. And I feel like a lot about surrendering, but at the same time, bleeding, sweating for what you stand for. No matter who is in front of you, no matter who is telling you what, You're just like sticking to that. Amazing. Gemini, this was your reading. If you feel aligned with my energy, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my Instagram account as well. I send you so much love, light, universe, spirit, abundance, and see you next time. Bye.